Hey guys, 24/7 here, with WrestleMania 20. We made it halfway through these already. I don't know how or why we did this, but we did it. And also, if you hear noise in the background, Chris Caden's playing Madden right now. Yeah, he's being quiet because I asked him to. But yeah, WrestleMania 20. I cannot believe we're already at WrestleMania 20. I'm excited for this show, but there's some stuff on here. Also, thank you to everyone who tuned into the live stream for that. That was so much fun. That I think that helped me enjoy the show a little bit more. Even if some of the stuff was real shit, real bad. I have the Wikipedia page pulled up, so let's see. Attendance was 20,000 people with a buy rate of 1,020,000. Yeah. And it was at Madison Square Garden. Fun fact, the last Madison Square Garden WrestleMania, which I get it because they're doing like big stadium shows now. They gotta book like the biggest ones because they did like the Ram Stadium, the 49ers Stadium. God, what was before that? Oh, the Cowboy Stadium, like big ones. So I get MSG's not as big, but like I still think they should go back. They're going to Philadelphia Stadium next year, which yeah, I don't know how that stadium is. But yeah, we'll see what it is. Hopefully the stage is as good as this year's Mania. But yeah, March 14th, 2004. I enjoyed the show, but I didn't love this show. I loved certain moments and matches, but I don't know if I loved the show as a whole. And we'll get to that. But yeah, this show is interesting. It's not bad, but it's interesting. Let's start with John Cena taking on the United States Champion, The Big Show. This is John Cena's WrestleMania match debut because he was on the pre-show for 19. But yeah, there was no pre-show, so there's nothing really to talk about. This was an okay match. It wasn't anything special. Cena was the face, Big Show was the heel. It's fairly simple. Cena was in his like thugonomics gimmick where he was still he had that ruthless aggression, if that makes sense, where he was a babyface but he still acted like a dick. But people liked him for that. But yeah. The US title looked so small on Big Show. Oh, right, I can talk about it this time. The stage design. This is one of the first Manias to have like a cool, like, do something cool for the stage design other than just like a big thing. Cause like 17 had like the square, 18 had left the fucking scaffolding on there. 19 was a bunch of screens, and this one is a bunch of buildings, and it was like some screens that looked like buildings, and I think it looked pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah. Back to this match. It was simple, not even 10 minutes long, but it did what it needed to. John Cena did a really good promo about Patrick Ewing in the beginning, and it was hilarious. It was great. Yeah, Cena has the chains, gonna hit Big Show with it. Then he throws him away, and while the ref is distracted, he grabs one of his, admittedly, very cool fucking brass knucks that's colored like the US flag, which is sick, honestly. And Cena hits that, hits the FU, not the AA, the FU, where he doesn't really like have him like this. He just kind of goes, ugh, which is funny. But yeah, Cena wins the US title, wins his first championship in WWE. So yeah, and that's a big win for Cena, beating someone established like the Big Show like that. Good way to open the show, to be honest. By this Mania next year, Cena would win the WWE title, and you'll hear Zack Nader's review about that next week. Next, we get to a fatal 4-way match for the World Tag Team Championships. It's Rob Van Dam and Booker T defending against Garrison Cade and Mark Jindrak, the Dudley Boys, and La Resistance, specifically Rene Dupree and Rob Conway, who is a French sympathizer, if I'm not mistaken. This match was like 8 minutes. It was okay. Like, it just felt like nothing happened in this match. RVD and Booker T had this weird mixed theme song that I don't know if it worked, like, at all. Like, I didn't hate it, but, like, it was okay. Like, it wasn't awful, but it just, nothing fucking happened. I don't remember a thing from this match except the ending where Booker T hits the axe kick and Rob Van Dam hits the 5-star frog splash. RVD is now 2-0 at WrestleMania, which, good for him. But yeah, also, something I don't think Zach mentioned at this point. Oh, another thing. I think this is the first WrestleMania with the U.S. Championship. Don't hold me to that, because it might not be. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. But yeah, the World Tag Team Championships, I love them. I love these belt designs. They're probably one of my favorite sets of WWE tag titles. Well, World Tag Team titles. But yeah, next, Christian versus Chris Jericho. They gave these guys 15 minutes, and it was pretty good, honestly. It was a nice back and forth match. Like, it's Christian and Christian. It's like, what else do you want me to say about this match? I mean, the story was going in is that Chris Jericho, sorry, names are very similar, getting mixed up, had the hots for Trish, and Christian was being a dick and saying, no, dude, girls are weird, especially Trish, you can't trust her, and there's a theme to that. So yeah, Chris is fighting Christian to defend Trish's honor. Like I said, they gave these guys like 15 minutes, and it was really, really good, honestly. The ending, Trish comes out to try to help Chris Jericho. But while she's blinded in the corner, she back elbows Chris Jericho in the face. Christian gets the roll up and wins. I should probably give star ratings. John Cena Big Show, I'll give it 2.5 stars. The tag team title match, 1.5 stars. This match, I'll give 3 stars. I liked it. And then Trish tried playing the sympathy card, then slaps Jericho straight in the fucking face. And turns heel, and then gives Christian a big ol' smooch on stage. And I'm just like, good heel turn. That's a great place to do it. This would lead to a handicap match at Backlash, which was okay, which Chris Jericho would win. Next, we get Evolution, which is Randy Orton, Batista, and Ric Flair taking on The Rock and Sock Connection in a 3-on-2 handicap match. The Rock and Mick Foley did a promo backstage right before the match started. Both teams actually got promos in. Evolution did their whole shtick of like beating up Mick Foley and Mick Foley running away, which he did. Yeah. And then The Rock and Sock, oh my god. The Rock is so good at promos. Dwayne Johnson's so good at shit talking. It's kind of not fair how good he is at that. But yeah, The Rock is weird because he has like his hair still, but he also has the goatee, and he has the tattoo on his like pectoral. So yeah, weird look for him. But he has his theme song from like the Aftercare, which I like. Isn't it his? But yeah, I like this theme. But yeah, this match is really fun. It's not technically fantastic, but it's very good. Speaking of, Orton is Intercontinental Champion at this point. He did win the title back at Armageddon from Randy Orton, who, guess who the referee was? Mick Foley. But yeah, this was a really fun match. The Ric Flair doing all... Ric Flair almost doing a goddamn people's elbow is something I did not know I needed at WrestleMania, but is fucking hilarious. And then The Rock does a people's elbow and then mocks Ric Flair for it, and it's hilarious because, like I said, no one's better at shit talking than The Rock. But yeah, everyone looked good, everyone got their spots in, like, yeah, Foley has Sacco out, he's ready, then gets hit with an RKO, and then Evolution wins. I'm gonna give the match 3 stars. I enjoyed this match. My only problem with it is I don't think Evolution should have won this match. Because, Mick Foley, I don't think won a single match during this feud. And I get it, he's there to put over Orton and everything, but, you couldn't give, them a nice babyface win? I get it. Because Orton would wrestle Cactus Jack at Backlash in a fucking great match. A great match that you all need to go watch. But yeah, it was good. I don't know what else to say. Mick Foley gets a standing ovation after the match, which he deserves. He's goddamn Mick Foley. But yeah. Next, Chavo Guerrero defends the Cruiserweight Championship in a Cruiserweight Open. So, everyone comes out. 2 people start. They don't have it on here, shit. I should have wrote this down. So, 2 wrestlers start, and then when one wrestler gets eliminated, another one comes in. So, yeah, so there was Akio, who became Billy Wang Yang, I think it was. Billy Kidman, Funaki, Jamie Noble, Nunzio, Rey Mysterio, Shannon Moore, Tajiri, and Ultimo Dragon. This is also the WrestleMania debut of the Cruiserweight Champion. No, last year it was. Sorry. I like the Cruiserweight Championship. I think it's a really good belt, I think. Yeah. The main story of this match is... There's a story here, but it's not much. It's Chavo trying to get Rey Mysterio worn down, because Rey Mysterio isn't the first person to come out and wrestle, but he comes there in after a third and gets all the way to the end. Chavo does not want to fucking fight Rey. But yeah, there's a great spot where the Rey's gonna do a somersault plancha over the top rope to hit no, he's gonna go through the ropes and hit Chavo Classic. But the ref stops him. Then Rey Mysterio does a somersault plancha over the referee over the top rope, which is great. Chavo gets a roll-up pin, gets help from his dad to win. I give it 2 stars. It wasn't amazing, but I wish there was more done with it. Everyone got cool spots in, but yeah, that's about it. Next. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh dear god, no. Oh, fuck. Caden, do I have to talk about this?
Talk about what?
Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. You see that? Even he knows this match sucks. So this is Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg for the first time. So, going into this match, they had a backstage interview at Royal Rumble. Goldberg was getting interviewed by Lillian Garcia. Brock came in and was being a dick, because of course he fucking was. And then, Goldberg's like, I'm gonna win the Rumble. Then, while in the Rumble match, Brock Lesnar fucking comes out, hits him with Goldberg with the F5, and then Goldberg gets eliminated by Angle. Then Stone Cold comes in. This is where Stone Cold comes in. Stone Cold gives Goldberg tickets, not just any tickets, front row tickets to No Way Out, which is the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view for that, right before WrestleMania, where Eddie Guerrero was taking on Brock Lesnar for the title. So what did Goldberg do? Of course he came in and speared the fucking shit out of Brock Lesnar. Of course he fucking did. And cost him the title. And then Brock cuts a horrible promo, which, if you guys haven't seen it, listen to it. It's fucking hilarious. He's on his knees like, get a WrestleMania. Give me Goldberg. I remember it so vividly. And then this feud suddenly becomes fucking Brock Lesnar versus Stone Cold, because he steals Austin's fucking ATV, And then Austin becomes the special guest referee for this match for some fucking reason. But what makes this match even stupider is that Goldberg was planning on leaving the company after this show. And then, 2 weeks before the show, Lesnar puts in his 2-week notice saying, after the show, I also want to fucking leave. So, the fans knew both guys were fucking leaving, and they booed them. They fucking booed them out of the goddamn building. They were saying boring, and it was miserable. This match, and if you guys watched it on the live stream, Zackinator was laughing because he thought it was fucking hilarious. This match fucking pissed me off because it was not only bad, and it sucked to watch, but it also bored me. How the fuck does a match be so? It took like 3 fucking minutes for them to lock up. They were just standing and oh my fucking god. Like, how the fuck does something make me upset but also bore me? Caden, does that even make sense? Being bored by something, but also making you so pissed off? See, he doesn't care. This fucking match, it's atrocious. It's terrible. Is it the worst WrestleMania match I've ever seen? No. No, it's not. No. For those who noticed, I did skip something on this card. The Playboy Evening Gowns Women Tag Team match. I'm not even gonna fucking bring that up, because I don't want to. It sucks. It was 3 minutes and it was not. That's worse than this. This is almost hilariously bad. But it's I said almost, because it's not hilariously bad. It's just fucking bad. Brock has this weird fucking goatee on, and it looks so dumb, and he does not give a shit, and that's the thing. Nobody in this fucking match gave a shit. Because Brock knew he was gonna leave, Goldberg knew he was gonna fucking leave, the fans knew they both were gonna fucking leave, so no one gave a shit, and it looked like they didn't even fucking try. The only things that Zach, if I can find it. I gotta find the fucking text. Okay. Oh god, but Zach told me I had to find 3 good things about this match. Okay. I will name 3 good things about this match. Stone Cold. His entire thing. Him being there is great. The spear and the jackhammer at the end. That are great. Because Goldberg has the best spear in fucking wrestling, and it's not even close. And the jackhammer is always a cool finisher, except when being done to The Undertaker. And then, the stuff afterwards. That was good. But everything else, dreadful. Absolutely fucking horrible. This is a god-awful match. It is as bad as everyone says it is. You know, I used to like this match when I was younger. I've learned my lesson now, to where I fucking despise this match now. I'm so glad they had a rematch at Mania 33. This is the part, I know this is the part of the video Zackinator is the most excited about. Because I'm the rant guy. I like ranting about stuff. I don't want to talk about this match anymore. This was ungodly bearable. The only reason I don't make it worse is because it wasn't a fucking half hour long, and it didn't... I feel like it didn't fucking waste my time either. Goldberg wins. I give the match... You know what? I'll give it a half star, maybe 1 star. We'll see how I feel because of the spear and the jackhammer didn't look like shit at the end, and the segment afterwards. I give it a star just for that, just for the ending parts of this match. The rest, fucking horrible. Hated this match. This was awful. Zach literally came on the live stream just to fucking see my reaction to this match. If you go back and watch the live stream, you will see I fucking hated this goddamn match. Let's get to something better. Too Cool, Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty defend the WWE Tag Team Championships against the World's Greatest Tag Team, the Basham Brothers, and the APA. I like the WWE Tag Team Championships. They're cool belts. I think both tag titles look fucking great. I wish we got new tag titles, because I'm sick of the silver plated ones. They're not good. So, hopefully, we get them. There's a rumor we're getting new tag titles soon, which I'm very excited for. This was okay. It was only 6 minutes long, but honestly, it didn't need to be that long. It was just a simple match to get everyone on the card. That's kind of how I feel about both these tag team matches. Everyone gets paid. But yeah, Rikishi and Scotty 2 Hotty win. They do a dance afterwards. It's a fine match. It wasn't amazing. Next, Victoria defends the Women's Championship against Molly Holly. It was for Victoria's title, but if Molly lost, she had to get her shield. And the fun fact, I'd say the most interesting thing about this match is the fact that Molly Holly had to pitch the idea of this match to get the fucking Women's Championship on the card, because it wasn't planned to be on the show. And she's like, yeah, I'm willing to do this to get it on the show. And you know what? Fucking respect. She deserves to be in the Hall of Fame just for that. I'm being honest. Because she went through this, she got embarrassed on live TV, and she did such a good job at that. She played the unlikable, bitchy heel super perfectly. And Victoria's great. We love Victoria here on the channel. I like Victoria a lot. I think she's always been an interesting character. But yeah, this was a simple match. It wasn't a bad match. It was interesting. It's one of the few interesting women's championship matches we've had to talk about in this series so far, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Victoria retains. Molly gets her ass shaved. It was a cool segment, and it was probably one of the most interesting women's matches I've had to talk about so far. Next year's, not so much, if I'm being honest. Like, I love Mania 21, but even I didn't think that match is not very good. But yes, now, boys and girls, now you're like, Delaney, how can you say you enjoy this match so much? Let me tell you, and I'll tell you exactly why this WrestleMania gets as much praise as it does. These next 3 matches. Let's start with Eddie Guerrero defending the WWE Championship against Kurt Angle. So the story of this match is that Guerrero won the title against Lesnar at No Way Out and is very happy and celebrating and everything. And Kurt Angle comes in believing that Guerrero does not deserve to be like the face of the company because he's a former drug addict, which makes sense, honestly. But Guerrero's super popular, everyone likes him, which, yeah. And that, one of the segments for the promo, I always remembered as a kid, is Guerrero challenged Paul Heyman to a match where he said, I could beat you with both hands behind my back. And he was handcuffed. Paul Heyman ran away, and then all you see is Kurt Angle, mind you, in a turtleneck red sweater, still looking like the most badass son of a bitch, coming up, taping his fist, and you realize, not only is Guerrero handcuffed, he's like, oh, fuck, you see his face, like, yeah, it's, and the match, there's one thing I have to talk about, when Kurt Angle's still coming down, the segment after the women's title match is still happening, Kurt Angle's looking over there like, yeah, I feel you, sister. But yeah, this match is so fucking good. Like, holy shit, this match is fucking great. This match this showcase of these two guys, they're, I bet they were like a month before Mania, like, who's a good opponent to face for Guerrero? Angle. Kurt Angle proves again why he's my favorite wrestler of all time. Because of matches like this, he's gonna do even better the next year at Mania 21 against Michaels. But this match is very, very close to being as good as that one, and that's saying a fucking lot. Guerrero plays such a good underdog, and the story is he has to go with fast pace, and he cannot let Kurt take control of this match because, yeah. And Kurt was trying to get the ankle lock the whole time, and he applied it a couple times in this match. It's very good, high-paced action. All the moves look so good. But yeah, this match is so good. Like, it's one of the best WWE title matches in WrestleMania history, and that is saying a lot. And it deserves it. Like, it's so good. And yeah, the ending is super clever. Guerrero unties his boot because he's getting rid of the pressure from the boot, from all the ankle lock, just loosening enough of it, which I get. I wasn't wrestling, I get that feeling. And then Kurt Angle gets thrown out of the ring, and then Angle's on the outside, looks in the ring. Guerrero's just sitting like this and just says, and it's great. Angle runs in, gets the ankle lock. Then Kurt, he gets the boot pulled off. Guerrero grabs him, does like a roll up. I don't think this was intentional. I think the ropes just happened to be there. He grabs the ropes with his feet. Eddie lies, cheats, and steals, and is still the WWE champion. This match, I'm gonna give it like 5 stars. What the fuck else was I gonna give this match? Like, it's very good. It's fantastic. The women's title match, I'll give 2.5 stars, I'm being honest. And if I didn't give a rating for the tag team one, I'll say like 1.5, 1 3/4 stars. But yeah, this match, 5 stars. It's 20 minutes of two of the best wrestlers of their generation just going at it. And yeah, this is a fucking great match. It's so good. Next, The Undertaker takes on Kane. So how did we get to this rematch of WrestleMania 14? Well, at Survivor Series, Undertaker took on Vincent Kennedy McMahon in a Buried Alive match. Then all of a sudden, Kane came out and buried The Undertaker alive. And The Undertaker was gone throughout all of this feud. Like, The Undertaker didn't show up a single time. He wasn't even in, like, the video, like the hype package, like, the promo shot of, like, a wrestler, and then, like, the graphic. The Undertaker was just represented by a cross, because they were keeping it very secret, like, it's gonna be the return of the dead man. But this was the end of Biker Taker, because WrestleMania 19 was the last one with Biker Taker. Until 36, obviously, but yeah, like, Kane comes out, the buildings are on fire in the background, it looks super cool. He has the cloth over his head. I like this. Oh, this is Kane's first Mania after he got his mask removed. This is my Kane. This is the Kane I remember growing up with. He was such a badass here. He was so cool here. And then he was just like, "You're dead. You're not coming back." And then all of a sudden you hear, "Oh yes." It's Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer came back. So the only reason Paul Bearer came back was because WWE, specifically Jim Ross, offered to pay for his gastric bypass surgery. And I remember that. I didn't have to look that. I had to look it up, but I didn't look it up today because I remembered. But yeah, then you see the Druids come out, and he tells Kane, "You're no son of mine." But yeah, then you just hear the theme song, and I can finally talk about this. This is The Undertaker's best theme song. It's the one he used pretty much until the end of his run. It's so fucking good, guys. Like, Zack and Aaron will tell you. Be one of the first people to tell you. It's so fucking good. Then this is Taker when he had, like, the tank top thing, and then the biker pants still, and he had the cowboy hat and the coat. It just, yeah. He didn't have his hair fully grown out yet, but he'd get there by the next year. It's a very simple match. They did botch a Snake Eyes, but yeah, like the whole moment of Taker coming back, honestly, is the best thing about this whole segment, which is kind of the point. This is just like not even 8 minutes long, but yeah, like this is good. Like it's a good fucking. It's a good segment, and the match is okay. Undertaker wins. Oh man, it's so good to have Taker back. He would go on a string. I think starting next Mania of just good to great Mania matches, and it's gonna go on for like a decade, guys. It's gonna stop at 29. So we're just gonna talk about like, oh, Death the Undertaker match, fucking great, because all of them are good. All of them are at least good from now till 29. And finally, Triple H defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit. This is the first WrestleMania to be headlined by a triple threat match. This match is and Zack Nader, and I thought it over, and I had to rewatch the other match just to see how I really felt. Zack Nader will disagree and say that Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre is the greatest triple threat match in WrestleMania history. It's a great match, but for my money, this is the greatest triple threat match, and not only in WrestleMania history, I think in wrestling history. This match has a great balance of all three guys are different wrestling styles, because Benoit's the technical guy, Shawn is kind of like the high flyer kind of guy, like the superstar kind of guy, and Triple H is like the powerhouse. Oh man, this match is so fucking good. Like the table spot where both guys suplex Benoit and just go through him, hoof him through a fucking table. Triple H and Shawn Michaels both bleed in this match, and they bleed hard. Like, God, they're gushing blood. Especially Shawn, holy shit. Like I said, this match is so fucking good. I know Zack Nader, I like this one more than Gunther, Sheamus, Drew. Like, that match is great, but for different reasons. This match is so good. And it's the first WrestleMania main event to end with a submission. Not Brett. Chris Benoit's crippler crossface. Hits the crossface on Triple H. Oh, but before that, Benoit has Triple H in a fucking sharpshooter. And that gets hit with the most devastating, I shit you not, Sweet Chin music I've ever fucking seen. Because normally Shawn hits Sweet Chin music, doesn't look like it hurts this much. This time, it looked like he fucking kicked his goddamn head off. He just went bang, and I'm like, and you see my reaction to it in the live stream. It's fucking good, guys. It's so good. Benoit wins with the crippler crossface, makes Triple H tap out, and as of not a fan of the Reign of Terror, I'm going to enjoy this in the next WrestleMania. Thank you very much. This is so good. 4 stars. Like, what the fuck can I say? Which one do I prefer between this and the WWE title match? Doesn't fucking matter. These matches are both fucking great. And the ending segment. Okay. So, while planning this video out, this is the part I was kind of struggling how I wanted to talk about it. Because it's the end segment between Benoit, Michael. First of all, one thing about Michaels, this is the last WrestleMania where he would have his tights, because he would wear chaps after the chaps. Literally starting at next Mania, at Mania 21. But yeah, back to the ending segment between Guerrero and Benoit. It's a fucking great segment. It should. Like, if the bad stuff didn't happen, it would absolutely be considered one if not the greatest WrestleMania moments of all time, in my opinion. And I truly mean that. Like, it's a fucking heartwarming moment of these two guys who came up together and worked their fucking asses off. The two top guys in WWE, not just one of them is top. Like, they're both the world champions. But sadly, this moment will never be remembered again. This main event will never be remembered again. And it sucks. Because, yeah, what happened? Because in 5 years' time, both guys would be dead. Guerrero by heart attack, Benoit by, that stuff. And if you want my opinion on the whole Benoit situation, and this is my take, he should not be in the Hall of Fame. He should not be remembered as a person. But I think him as a wrestler, if you just want to, like, watch his stuff as a wrestler and, like, study how good he was as a wrestler, his wrestling character and the good matches he put on should be remembered. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because yeah. But man, like, when I was a kid, seeing that moment, like, of just those two guys together, it just warms the heart, but it's also haunting as hell. And this show is good. It's good, not great. I think there's parts of the show that don't work as well. I'd say a lot of these matches are just kind of okay. There's some good moments on here. The women's title match is interesting, and it made me care about the women's title. The two world title matches, Taker coming back, the Chris Jericho match, the Evolution, Rock and Sock match, and Cena Big Show. But, like, the tag team title matches were just kind of meh. Fuck the Playboy evening gown match. It's piece of shit. The Cruiserweight thing is meh. And Lesnar Goldberg is trash. It's bad. It's a very mixed bag WrestleMania. But I still like it, and I still think you should watch it, if anything, just for, like, the last 4 things. Well, I think you can just enjoy the whole thing. Watch it with some friends. But yeah, I've been 24/7. I hope you guys liked WrestleMania 20, where it all begins again. Next time will be Zack and Andrew's review of WrestleMania 21, which is one of my personal favorite WrestleManias of all time. If you want to know my opinion on it, I fucking love that WrestleMania. I don't care how mad the world title matches are. It's still fucking good in WrestleMania, guys. It's one of the best of all time, in my opinion. I hope Zach enjoys watching that show as much as I love it. I'm gonna rewatch it. I don't have to. I deserve a break. Honestly, I technically got a break last week, so I didn't watch any. But I want to watch this one, and I'm probably gonna watch all of these until maybe 29. And even then, from 29, I'm gonna at least watch one match. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. I'm in 24/7. I will see you guys with more awesome wrestling content. I hope you enjoy the next WrestleMania review. We're halfway done, guys. Hopefully we'll make it to WrestleMania 39. And if anyone is wondering, yes, we are planning on ending this series by review, like, the later reviews. I have been thinking about it, like, WrestleMania 37, 38, and 39, we are going to give full reviews of this time. Because I've already reviewed. I gave my thoughts on 37, I reviewed 38, so I'm going to re-review 38, so we're going to update that with, like, a 2023 thing. That old video is not going to get deleted, but I do want to make a new updated version with my current thoughts, because I think my thoughts have absolutely changed since 2022. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See ya.